Since the beginning of 2022, I have done a new iteration of my island for each season in Animal Crossing and real life. There's been a version of my island set in the spring, summer, and now fall, and eventually there will be a winter version as well. I'm done with my fall island now. The entire outside is done, and now it's time to do my house interior. I am so sad to see most of the rooms go, but they're so desperately not on theme for the fall. And if I put my dream address up like this, it would haunt me forever. We're gonna turn the basement bar into an apple cider brewery, fix up the bathroom and turn it into like a little bit more of like an autumnal concept. My living room is a mess and I want to turn it into a fun Turkey Day celebration. My upstairs gift shop is going to be turning into an antique shop. I'm so sad to see this one go. It's one of my favorites, but hopefully we can figure out something cool. And then the bedroom and kitchen are actually going to stay the same. I might change some colors around and some wallpapers, but in general, I really like these rooms and I don't see a reason to like completely overhaul them. If you'll recall, in my last home renovation video, I used these things that we like to call here on the List the Last channel, mood cubes. Mood cubes are little 4x4 rooms made using the Room Sketch app that we got in Happy Home Paradise. It allows you to make rooms more creatively without having to actually get the items first. You can do it from anywhere on your Nook phone. So it's a pretty good way to brainstorm and let your creativity run wild. I make them 4x4 because they are cute and I like them. So I think the first room that we should start with is probably our basement. I'm really sad to see this one go. Oh, all the pesky cockroaches are gone. I feel so much better now. Definitely not murderer vibes. Oh, Jesus. I really, really love the layout of this basement bar. I'm probably gonna keep it relatively the same, you know what I mean? Oh, I love that bathroom back there. Am I gonna keep that? I don't know. We'll see. I could probably fill up most of the space to where I won't like need that bathroom, which was originally just a space filler, but I don't know. It's kind of cute. And I thought it was really fun, not gonna lie. But you guys can kind of see why I don't want to put this in my fall dream address. Like it's, you know, very tropical down here. It's like a tropical basement bar. I don't know. I think we could do better than that. Okay, so without further ado, I guess I just got to get rid of everything. This is so sad. All right, 3, 2, 1, goodbye. God, it's so empty and sad. Okay, I'm gonna clear everything out, all of my beautiful hard work here, and get started on apple cider brewing. So taking a look at our little mood cube here, you'll see I changed the lighting to be a little bit more warm than my example. That was kind of just an oversight while I was creating it. I normally would not do the cool tones for that color scheme. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just not working. So I warmed it up just a little bit and I took a couple things to get customized. So we're gonna get started on our bar here. Again, I want a similar concept to the last room that we had because it was just so perfect. You cannot tell me that my previous jungle bar was not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. It was my favorite room. Hopefully we can do it some justice here because I feel like I've betrayed her. Okay, so I wanted to use these tension pole racks behind the bar because I just feel like it gives it a little bit of like oomph and pizzazz and a little bit of height. It's just like something to look at, okay? And we have some cool stuff that we can put out here. The decorative bottles have a little apple juice sticker. Of course we gotta use that. I mean, come on. I don't know why I thought like the siphon, it's a thing that you get from Brewster. I don't know why I thought that looks like it could be a bar thing. Like for like an apple cider. No, I don't know. I'm at a little bit of a loss here, okay? We're just trying to figure it out as we go. Okay, another cute thing I knew I had to have is the sparkling cider because duh. Okay, an apple. Oh, we love it. And then I chose these footrests to be the little bar stools. I don't know about them yet. We'll stay true to our reference here on the mood cube for now, okay? Things are subject to change. I think Drumoid would be a very good bartender. He's not tall enough. Actually, I need my bartender to at least be able to see over the bar. Okay, why not Stelloid? Stelloid, yeah. Stelloid is large and in charge, and that's what we love about Stelloid. Okay, so from here on out, there's really no plan. Like the rest of the mood cube is simply vibes. I know that I'm going to need an ass load of barrels. So that's what I have gathered today, if I can find them. Okay, so I thought it would be cute, obviously, to have the jukebox with maybe a little barrel next to it. I like having the sugar box. This is sugar cane. I'm assuming there's sugar in apple cider. I don't know anything about apple cider brewing. Maybe I should have done some more research. This is this little corner, okay? What am I gonna do with the rest of this over here? Oh, you know what I should have got? I should have got those like scientific items. Okay, you know the ones. You know, there's like this big vat. Dude, that's totally like brewery core. Shoot, okay, I gotta get that. I will be back. I swear, this item is going to change the game. I got the stuff. So I got this vat item, apparently it's called a tank. I got a couple of those, and I got stuff for a little kitchen. Maybe instead of doing those bathrooms, we could do like a little kitchen or something. How do you make apple cider? Do you put it on the stove or not? Like, what are they doing in the lab? I don't know anything. But a little kitchen back here would make me happy. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, kind of cool. A little cramped. You know what? I don't think it needs to be this way. I don't like it super cramped like that. Like, don't you think it's just like a little much? I don't know. There is a such thing as too many items in this game. I made some adjustments. I actually didn't like that fridge at all. So I said, screw it, we're getting rid of it. And I put in little jams because I figured, hey, if you're making apple products, maybe you could throw in a little jam in there, like a good business person. A scale because it was red, and some other cute little items. So that is our kitchen back there. Looking pretty good, honestly. Now, like I said, I did get a whole bunch of barrels and other fun and cute things. So maybe I should just whip them all out and throw them in that section. Okay, I don't know if I like the silver. The silver is cute, but only for maybe that kitchen area. This is like fun and cool and interesting, this color, because it matches with our fall thing. Okay, I don't know if I need to explain that. Look at Barrel City over here. I like the color of these barrels. I also have these ones. I do think it's kind of strange to have both, I'm not gonna lie. And I want to hide the little pirate emblem. This is not a pirate's brewery. Do they age apple cider in barrels like that? I don't know. You know, I never claimed to be the expert on this subject. I'm feeling very not confident, okay, about the apple cider brewery thing, but you know what? Screw it. It's a cute idea. I also thought it would be cute to have a couple of tables and chairs out so that this for sure looks like it's like a little business or something. Come down to my basement and get some apple cider is what I would say if I was inviting you over. Anyways, what does it look like when you're like, yeah, no, not this one. This first table down here, totally fine. I can live with that. If I find a fun, cool item to put right next to the jukebox, then I'm pretty much good. I need to add some overhead things that are hanging. More gyroids, polishing, rugs. Okay, wait, we're far from done. I made a decision here that I'm not sure about. Festive rug? Yes or no? It's, you know, technically fall island, so I'm not trying to do anything super festive, but I like it. I think it's cute. And then plus I can keep this basement too for the winter island? I don't know. Just tell me, am I a little off base here or not? Okay, then everything else looks pretty good. I got some roids out. It's okay that these roids can't see over the counter because we all know that their chair is really small. And this is the only chair I have 3 of, and if they're not matching, I think it would drive me insane. But we are moving on to the wall decor. And since this is kind of like a little bar, I want to hang some of my albums. I've been collecting KK albums for this moment and all sorts of other weird stuff that I have been holding on to. I like to keep it zany and wacky and wild in here. Oh my god, I can't. I gotta stop talking. Okay, so what are our thoughts? Did I add too much stuff? I actually don't think so. It's like the perfect amount of clutter. It reminds me a lot, obviously, of my last build down here, which was, you know, very sad to see it go. But this reminds me of it in like a really fun, cute way. The red theming was like working for me with this whole apple cider thing. And then of course like the warm lighting, but then we have a contrast with cool lighting in this corner, which I think is kind of cool. Whatever, we could work with it. I don't know. All we have to do now is I need to put some music on the jukebox and I need to do some polishing. I don't even know what song to pick. I think I'm gonna do KK Swing. Does it fit the vibage? You know what? I think so. It's a little mopey. Now for polishing, I do recall in my previous bar that I put these little dizzies on the gyroids that are sitting at the bar because it makes them look like they're a little tipsy. Isn't that cute? Oh, I like the chatter blurb on the bartender here because it kind of looks like he has something to say. Or like an RPG, it's like a little talk to me, I have a quest for you. Everything else I feel like would be kind of overkill, don't you think? I still don't have all of the polishing effects that you can get. I'm so lame. I need to get all of them because I always see people do like the custom designs and stuff. Like that should be me. Anyways, I think we're gonna move on from this room to our next project, which truthfully I think is not gonna be as difficult as this room. So let's go. Bathroom. My bathroom right now, it's not my favorite room, let's be honest. I don't know what it is. I feel like this one was so much cuter in cube form, and then it just like didn't really work for the real life form. So with my mood cube, I wanted to play a little bit with the partition walls and stuff and see if we can make this feel like a more natural, fun bathroom paradise. Guys, I don't really know. I'm just kind of winging it. This is my favorite bathroom wallpaper combo. Like these wallpapers together are just mwah, so beautiful. I am so sad that I'm not going to be using them. Maybe in another time in my life, but I really want to make this bathroom more on the fall theme. And it'll give me another chance to kind of play with the layout because right now something is just not working. It's just too big. It's too much space. Too many rooms in this damn game. Too much space. Sometimes less is more. Nintendo. I hate to see her go, but I love to watch her leave. Yeah, this was not cute. It's time. Goodbye. Remember when I forgot to even put anything on this wall? Yeah, this bathroom was a flop. This is where we're gonna kind of venture away from the mood cube a little bit, the flooring. So this flooring, I actually didn't have it in my catalog, or I've never used it in Happy Home Paradise, so I didn't have it for the room sketch app. But ever since I've become aware of this flooring, I've decided that we're gonna use this instead. So I went and I got it all of my own accord because I just needed to. And then in my mood cube as well, I wanted to play a little bit with the partition wall so that I could use this natural foresty looking wall. I really love when people do this, where they have like partition and then they put either little pillars or even, this is what's really cool, I think, the little counter, the island counter. Can I fit two? I can fit two, just like that. So it could be interesting. I'm sort of into it. I want to put items in the room right now so I can see what's actually going to happen and what it's going to look like. Because it could get a little bit complicated here, and I'm not sure if I'm like really digging this wallpaper either. I changed stuff. What's new? Better wallpaper? I don't know. Are we just gonna go with like the dark moody vibe in general now? I think this is something that I need to do. Okay, so yeah, we have this little wooded wall and it turned out perfectly the way that everything frames it. I really liked these low counters as well. So yeah, I just took out one of the partitions. I thought it was kind of overkill. Of course, we've got our little tub, and then I also have, let me see if I can find her, this little sink I thought was so cute. But see what I mean? Like bathrooms are such big rooms. I don't even know what to do with this now. Let's see how much of the mood cube I can recreate here, because now that our colors are a lot different, it might kind of change. This is turning out way better than I thought it was. I'm actually really excited. So here I have kind of tried to recreate our mood cube a little bit. We've obviously got our tub and then our little roids in the tub. You have to make sure you get tall enough roids because otherwise it looks like they're drowning. But how you do that is you actually put them on the wall. So they're hanging on the wall and then it looks like they're in the tub. Of course we got a shower head, some little foliage. The only thing I'm missing from my mood cube is I have a picture frame with a custom design of a mirror in it. I just looked up mirror on the custom design portal and I picked one that I liked. I have to go grab that. And then on this side over here, of course I added some little decor, and I wanted to add something next to the toilet because it looks really sad and lonely here all by itself. Do you think that the green kind of goes with the green of the forest, or should I change the color of that pole rack? I don't know. Personally, I think it's really pretty, but also you guys might flame me. Just be honest, you know? Just open your heart and be honest with me. Does it suck or is it kind of cool? I want to put this rug here again, even though last time I think that was one of my major problems with the bathroom. It just seemed really like empty and lonely and sad. I also have a speaker that is ready to play some calming, relaxing music. I put this mobile up, behind the partition wall because you know you can't put things on the partition wall, right? Kind of a big bummer, but I put the mobile on the wall behind it and it sticks out perfectly enough. It kind of clips a little bit, but when you put it up against this dark background, you really can't see it. So I thought that was a cute little life hack. Here's our two options for the mirror. So this is when I walked up to the wall and I went to my custom design thing and I said place as canvas. And then of course there's this one that I put in the picture frame. I had to do it like that because you can't place as canvas when you're using the Room Sketch app. So when I was using the Room Sketch app, I just did that. Of course, the other option is to use the little green sticker thing, but then that makes it totally flush with the wall, right? It looks a little goofy. I'm like really kind of feeling just the normal canvas instead of having it be in a picture frame because at least it protrudes from the wall. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. Boom. Does that mean we're done in here? Oh my God. Praise the Lord. What song am I gonna play? Maybe we could just go with like a good old Still Cupcakes. I'm not really listening to relaxing music when I'm using the bathroom. Most of the time I'm watching like a Defunctland video or something if I'm gonna take a bubble bath, or like moist critical videos on repeat. I don't know if Still Cupcakes is totally accurate, but hey, at least it's cute. Now, do I want to do drip drip on the tub? That's what drip drip looks like. Or do we want to do steam shine? Steam shine's way cooler. Okay, we'll just do one little butterfly there. Maybe I'll do a sparkle on the toilet so that people know it's like squeaky clean. We have a high standard of cleanliness here. God, I'm so excited. We are really trucking along here. I think it's time to move on to our next room. So I'll be honest, the living room here is cool. It's not like perfect to me. There's a lot of interesting separation in here, which I like, because this room is like awkward for me to do every time. I don't know why. I want to say it's because of the 3 doorways. It makes it like kind of weird. And then you want like a clear path to either side. I end up kind of just doing the same thing every time. But this time I really wanted to do a Turkey Day celebration, like a big feasting table. And then also, you know how like a lot of my rooms in my house are like public rooms that you can go visit. I want it to seem kind of like a little bit of a coffee shop vibe as well, if that makes sense. Or like kind of like a restaurant-y sort of feeling. So communal, you can come in, you can come eat and maybe sit at a little table. Help me out here, I don't really know. This was like seriously one of the best front room living rooms that I've done, but I think it's time to put her to bed. Goodbye. Oh, the vibe of our mood cube is fun. We like to have fun and also a little grandmotherly. Okay, I'm struggling a little bit with my layout here. So, first of all, I can't decide if I want the darker or the lighter bookshelves, but I think I just decided it's gonna be the lighter ones. The one table might be the way to go, just because I thought like that spacing looked so weird and I don't want it to like obstruct the entire place. Okay, so let's keep it fun. Let's do like a fun, wacky little chair. And I'm gonna go back and try to just recreate the mood cube here. Because the mood cube is supposed to be our guideline, all right? This room is just so hard. It's shaped so odd. Things have gotten really nutty, I will be honest. So this is the layout right now. Of course, I changed the wallpapers. I don't know why, I just really wasn't feeling the first ones. I don't know what's happening. It's like my mood cube has failed. Sometimes you kind of just gotta go rogue, I guess. But I've been playing around with some other wallpapers. I think I for sure really like that brick. I kind of like this wall because it has a little bit of green in it. So let me see if I can make some little adjustments, because obviously my wall decor is not going to work with the screen wall. This is our coffee section where you can get a little cup of brew. I'm trying to put a rug here also, but I haven't really found anything that I actually like. What about this one? Never mind on this rug. Oh my God. This is what I've been doing for the last like 15 minutes. This is promising though. Not really super sure what I'm gonna do with all of this space, but I sincerely hope it just comes together. Excuse me, when did we get to Beautiful Town? I need to put some cool stuff on top of the mantle. Do I even have cool stuff left? Like, this is absurd. I'm running out of things. Yeah, pretty candles, antique radio. I also think I have to change these out for the darker bookshelves. I at least need to see it, because now that the wallpaper is like darker, yeah, I think it's gonna work out real nice. Pretty. Yes, 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 yes. I think I'm starting to wrap it up a little bit in here. I will say it's been quite the journey. I'm very curious to know what we are thinking. You know what I did? Those 2 brick pillars right there, they are saving my buns a little bit. Of course, the Turkey Day display, our beautiful Turkey Day dinner is back there. And then I put like a little buffet in this corner. A little buffet. The buffet extends down this way with other random stuff that I just had in my storage. Like the dessert case, I don't know, it works. So of course we have food and as well as our little coffee shop concept and the books, magazines. I thought it would help tie in the store upstairs. So like it's not perfect by any means, but I really do think we did a good job. This room is always so tough. Does anybody else have a hard time with this one? I always think like, oh, I'm gonna build something in the middle and it's all gonna be in the middle and everyone will walk around and then it's not like this big empty space in the middle. And it never really works out because I don't know. I think this time I just wanted to do too many things. So like I said, we're not gonna be working on the bedroom or the kitchen at all. If I do any recolors, I'll show you at the end of the video. So that means that our next room is our final room. And hopefully it all ties in together and it looks cool. Say goodbye to the best room in this house. Our beautiful tropical summer gift shop. Obviously she's not gonna work for the fall. This one and the bar downstairs were definitely my favorites. You know what? All of the rooms are my favorite rooms because I made them. The store concept though, relatively the same. We're gonna keep the vibe. Wow. Okay, rip-a-roni. What am I supposed to do now? Damn it. This is a disaster. Either way, I have to go and customize some items, so I'll be doing that, and then I'm gonna make some room in my storage. Jesus. I knew there was gonna be a bump in the road. I didn't think that my storage being full was gonna be it, but here we are. I had a little bit of a different plan here with the lighting and the flooring and the wallpaper. I'm not really sure how that's gonna work out, because I'm really liking this right now. And I don't know if I'm feeling like a spooky rug is going to do us justice here. But other than that, I want to recreate what I have here in the mood cube, which is mostly just like the checkout station. And then I don't have another one of those dartboards because I actually just used it earlier. I might have to go and source another dartboard and some more stuff. Like, I don't know. I know my storage is full of stuff, but like, is it enough stuff to really do what I want to do here? You know, when you go to like certain vintage stores and they are just chocked full, so cluttered, so much shit. Let's do that. All right, I'm going to try to recreate what I have here on the mood cube. A great place to start when you're making an antique shop is just grab the weirdest stuff that you can find. Like this suit of armor, he's going in. He is a part of my shop now. This corner is resembling the mood cube pretty well. It's a little cluttered right now because I just have a bunch of random shit lying around, but the wall looks pretty good. I really wish I had that one machine dartboard, the dartboard. I really wish I had that for this corner. So, you know, if I decide to go and figure that out, I will. Not super sure what's going on this front, but I still need to add a bunch of clothes to the wall here. So I'm gonna do that first and then figure out what exactly we're gonna be doing. It's turning out so good. I love it. And this is like one of the last things I have to do before my whole island is done. So I'm a little antsy. With all the clothes on the wall, it looks so stinking cute. Before in my gift shop, I had a little crafting area and then the little bell machine and the little storage all right next to each other. I don't know if I need that really anymore. I have crafting sections all over my island, but I'm still kind of holding on to that idea. I don't know. In this little corner, I'm definitely gonna put a little couch. I have this beautiful, elegant sofa. Yup. That looks good. We're also really needing boxes. The boxes are extremely lacking. And you know me, I love a good cardboard box. Okay, cute. With the boxes kind of covering so you can't really get back there. You know what? It seems fun. Wow. Okay. I've never been so excited about anything ever. This is the general concept. What do we think? So I'm gonna keep going on the walls. Bring it all the way around. Oh, of course, this is looking very empty over here. And then what? I don't know. That's pretty much it. Oh, I also forgot about polishing. Polishing downstairs, upstairs, bada bing, bada boom, yada, yada, yada. So I do want to apologize if you have no idea where I've been or what I've been up to. I wanted to say sorry for kind of like disappearing for a minute. The uploads have been kind of sporadic, and that's because I've had a lot of mental illness, truthfully. And it just doesn't feel like, you know, super appropriate to bring that to my online life all the time. Like, don't get me wrong, like I would love to talk about that stuff, and I made a video recently where I kind of did talk about it. If you wanted to watch that for a more in-depth and less awkward explanation, please do. But sometimes I feel like I need to just like step away and not be online, and it kind of feels weird to do that and then like not say anything to anyone. So I will be better, I promise. That's why it's taken so long for my fall island to actually be finished. My goal was the beginning of December. It's December 5th right now as I'm recording this. So I'm a little bit off, but like at the same time, I'm not upset about everything that we've done and how long it's taking too. Just means that I put like extra love into it. I don't know if I love that banner, but I will probably keep it. But yeah, fall island almost done. Island tour is going up soon, obviously, because this is the last thing that we have to do. And then we'll move on to winter island, which is going to be a lot more simple. Honestly, like I set a lot of stuff up for fall island that could translate super well over to the winter one. So we're just gonna make, you know, a couple little changes here and there, nothing super extensive or anything. So of course, if you have any suggestions for what you want to see on winter island, I always love to hear what you have to say. Yeah, we're gonna do lament. Okay, looking great. Yeah, polishing. Since I have my shopkeeper back here, he's gonna get a little blurb. I love him. Bloom swirl that guy. Oh, whoa. That's actually freaky. I'm gonna put it on my haunted statue because he is haunted and he will float. Yeah, you know what? I'll put it on the suit of armor too, so it's got the haunted vibe. You know, the vibes. And dimming the lights. Ooh, I like the lights dim. Yeah, that's good. Killed it, you guys. High five. So let's talk about the house. The first room that we did today was the basement. We changed it from a jungle tropical bar into a beautiful apple cider brewery. This one turned out so freaking good. I love it. Just in general, I think it's probably my favorite one. Oh my God, I don't know, because we actually did a lot of really good ones. The second room that we conquered today was the bathroom. For some reason, I think this bathroom is infinitely better than the last one. I just think we kind of killed it. Next up, we had the living room, which was the biggest challenge of today. I added in a couple more rugs and polishing after we left this room because I kind of forgot. What do you guys think? Did I screw this one up? This room is just so freaking hard to work with. The last room is our antique shop. She turned out really good too. Man, we killed it. I'm just so happy that I had so many items to use. I'm really used to running out by now. I didn't end up getting the dartboard. I said screw it. It's just, no, I'm not doing all of that, okay? But yeah, looking pretty fly. The last two rooms that we actually didn't do together, I just changed some of the color and the wallpaper, flooring in the kitchen, as well as my bedroom. My bedroom, I just love it so much. I don't want to change it. I don't care if it's not perfectly on theme. I did change the flooring, and that's about it. Guys, my island is done. I am so honored to be sitting here today with you all. Might have taken us a little bit more time than I originally planned, but we're here, damn it. Right now, I'm gonna sit and film my island tour, so my island tour will be out soon. I'm excited to put fall to bed and move on to winter. Not my favorite season, I'll be honest, but I'm gonna do it anyways, and I'm gonna full acid, okay? No, it'll be cute. I love the like white Christmas type of theme, so I think I might be doing something like that. At the same time, it's already December 5th, so do I really want to go with Christmas? I don't even really think so. I don't know. What are we gonna do? This is a lot. If you liked this video, make sure you check out the one where I finish all of the exteriors on my island. But thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my other socials, and I will see you in the next one.